Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Miracles Mommy. Now guys, since it is the Christmas holiday, I have decided that I will do a video on baking. So I've decided to bake Christmas cakes this year. Guys, I must tell you, it has been more than 10 years since I have baked a Christmas cake. So I'm hoping that I still have that magic touch. Alright, now coming up on this screen, you will see the ingredients that I have used. Now guys, I have started by creaming my butter and sugar together, and you can see how yellow it looks. And after 45 minutes, you see the butter and the sugar start coming together and it gets that white look, and it starts to look fluffy, and it even feels lighter while you are mixing it with the mixer, right? So after that, I've added my eggs. I've used 16 eggs for this recipe, guys, and they are small eggs, so that's the reason for using 16 of them. Now I've added my eggs to the butter and sugar, and I continue to mix with my hand mixer. Now guys, my hand mixer has not been used for years, so it has been there gathering rust. So those things that you're looking at there are actually rust. I did scour, but those are still left on it. Now after adding my eggs, I went ahead and I added my liquid spices. So I add my vanilla, and I'm using Benjamin products here. I added my vanilla, my rose water, and my almond spice, and I mixed those into the cream and butter mixture. Now after I did that, you will see where I have my fruits that have been soaking in my Cal's fruit wine, and I've also added to that some Ray and Nephew white rum. So they have been soaking, not for long guys, about 4 days. I've had those soaking in the fridge, and I added my fruits to the blender, and I blend it like a little puree style. I did not blend it all the way out, it's more like a puree. And then I've added that to my mixture that I have in my container, and I went ahead and mix again with my mixer. Now after that guys, you will see where I add my dry ingredients. So beforehand, I have prepared my dry ingredients. That's my flour, my baking powder, my mixed spice, my nutmeg. I've grated 3 small nutmeg, yes, and I've also added a pinch of salt, and I went ahead and combined those together. You can see I have my metal spoon combining those dry ingredients, so everything will combine together before I put it into the wet mixture. Then I went ahead and I put my dry ingredients. I add little by little, and you can see where I'm cutting and folding in the dry ingredients to that wet mixture. Now guys, this is where I then add my browning, and I'm using Eve browning, and you will add your browning to your likeness. It depends on the color that you want your cake to have, right? So I like my cakes dark, so I went ahead and I used up 1 bottle of Eve browning. I also bought these little containers to bake in, so I went ahead and I greased my containers with a small amount of chiffon butter. Now before I started greasing the container, I preheated my oven at 200 degrees Celsius. So by the time I'm finished pouring the batter into the container, the oven is ready. So guys, this is what the batter looked like after adding a bottle of browning and pouring the batter into the container. So guys, within 1 hour and 50 minutes, they were all done, and voila! Just look at these, mouth-watering, yum!